Hello everyone, and welcome to the grand finale of Let's Play Golden Sun. I'm so happy to finally be here. I was gonna do grinding, but now, level 27 all the way. Except for Dino, it's level 26. Why? I don't know. He has the most luck though, that's weird. Alright, so as you can see we have all of our Jitten set, Water of Lives, Synergy Crystals, Potions, all the good stuff. This episode's probably gonna be a lot of talking, and I'm gonna hate it. But let's get through it. Oh. Well, let me see if I can run away from this first. Alright, good job. Yay me. Alright, so, here we go. Graphical glitching for the win. Yay. And yes, this is what was on the first floor, and it brings us all the way to the top floor. It's like an elevator. And I'll explain something later on in the game that makes this horribly inconvenient. At long last, the time has come to light Venus Lighthouse's beacon. With the second beacon lit, only two will remain. No, lighting Jupiter... Correction, no. Lighting Jupiter is virtually the same as lighting Mars. This is true. Jupiter is all really that remains. You're right, your dreams are within your grasp now. There's a traitor. Why are you still here, Felix? I thought I ordered you to go on ahead to the ship. I've already sent Jenna and the others to the dock at Ijima. That's how I pronounce it, and I'm sticking with it. Then why'd you come back? Because I have a different promise to keep. A promise, you say? You must mean Sheba. Yes, Sheba. Why haven't you released her yet? You promised to free her once you got into the lighthouse. And that's what brought you back here? You promised not to involve anyone who wasn't related to this matter. Sheba is special. Of course. Because Sheba is a special adept? You guys learned something from the first two lighthouses. And what would that be? In order to enter each lighthouse, you need an adept of that clan. Right now we have fire, earth, and water adepts, but no wind adept. That does seem to be the case. Do we need Sheba to get into the Jupiter Lighthouse? I'm sorry, Felix, but we cannot even enter without a wind adept. That being the case, I guess I understand why we can't set Sheba free. It seems you, too, have learned something. If that is all, then you should go, Felix. No, I cannot leave Sheba behind. I'm taking Sheba to the ship. Say that 5 times fast. What are you talking about, Felix? We don't know what will happen once you light this beacon. I won't leave Sheba here to find out. We told you we protect Sheba. Don't you trust us? That's not what I'm saying. It's just to be safe. Don't tell us what's best, Felix. You're not taking Sheba. Why not? What? You don't trust me? How can we after you just demanded we free Sheba? If we had trusted you a moment ago, Sheba would be free now. Come with me, Sheba. I shall protect you. Ah. Is she protected yet? Are you ready to do this, even though it means fighting us? I believe he is. He would not have defied us if he lacked the will to fight. If it means protecting Sheba from harm, then I must. You have seen what we can do. You know you can't stop us. How can you protect Sheba when you can't even protect yourself? This rebellious attitude is exactly why we've never let you fight. Haven't you given enough reason to fear us in these travels? You're no fighter, Felix. How can you hope to stand against us? You have questioned us for the last time. Let's see what you can do. Looks like they've fallen... Let me read this correctly. It looks like they're having a falling out for Sheba. There's something more to it, though. It seems Sartos and Renardi no longer trust Felix. Looks like the perfect opportunity has just fallen into our laps. Now's our only chance to prevent them from lighting the beacon. There's not a moment to spare. Let's move. Sure, let's do it. And the dehumidifier just came on. Odd enough. Aseo. So, you've come to stop us. Look what your defiance has brought us, Felix. I don't need you or anyone to rescue me, Aseo. I was just about to settle things with Satoros and Minardi. You can watch. And then we'll show you the true power of this beacon's light. But Sheba has nothing to do with this, so set Sheba free. Silence. You best tread lightly, Felix, or both you and Sheba will suffer. If anything happens to Sheba, we'll have failed forward. We won't permit you to lay a hand on Sheba or Felix. Oh ho, so you're worried about Sheba too? Don't worry, you won't hurt Sheba, if you meet our conditions. What are you doing, Satoros? Leave this to me. Sheba, do you remember the rod connected to Hesperia? The rod of Hesperia? The rod required to reach Jupiter Lighthouse. Yes? Those who pursue us bear a rod. Is it the one? Sheba, stay where you are. You can do it from there. Light. How about it, Sheba? Well, Sheba? Perhaps. Perhaps what? Don't yell at her. We're not yelling, we just want a straight answer. So, Sheba? Their minds are veiled. I cannot see clearly, but I think it's the one. It's a waste to make her try again. So what do we do? Do you know the terms we will agree before we even agree not to harm Sheba? I don't. I want the rod that will get us into Jupiter Lighthouse. If you give us the shaman's rod, Sheba will not be harmed. Agreed? We have no other choice. The shaman's rod, if it means saving Sheba, I will give it to you. What? Bahamut gave that to you, Dino. Don't you care what happens to Sheba? Then you will give us the rod. I love how the rod is only bold. The rest of the sentence is not. What rod are we talking about, Satoros? Well done, Satoros. We finally have the shaman's rod. Go get it, Felix. Why me? To ensure your loyalty to us. Go on, Felix. And we handed over the shaman's rod. What should I do with the rod? Keep it safe. Put it in your pocket. Where do you think you're going, Sheba? We gave you the rod, now release Sheba. Whatever do you mean? You said you'd free Sheba if we gave you the rod. Those were your terms. We gave you the rod, so release Sheba. You seem to have misunderstood. I said we wouldn't harm Sheba, but I never said we'd let her go. You're altering the bargain? Ha, we can't help you if you misinterpreted Satoros' terms. Besides, if we were to release Sheba, she'd be quite in a fix. What do you mean? Sheba can't get back to Livelario alone. What do you mean? We're going to take Sheba. Oh no. That's right, you won't be going back. This is it for you. Excuse me? Enough. You're the ones who aren't going anywhere. Bring it on, whelp. You won't live long enough to regret your stupidity. Prepare to experience firsthand the horror of a Master Fire Adept. And here we are, the boss battle between Satoros and Minardi. What I like to use for this... By the way, I'm just going to spoil it. There are two phases to this fight. The first phase, what I like to do is just use Psi Energy and physical attacks. Just because the the second phase can get kind of weird. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to normally physical attack with Haseo and Andy for right now, and I'm going to use Dino to use high impact on everyone, and then we're just going to have Jackie start using Wishbone. They do have spells, and they do have knowing. The reason why I'm aiming for Bernardi is because she has an ability called Death Size, which has a, I don't want to say a very good chance, but a chance of instantly KOing a party member. But it also does damage as well if it doesn't hit with the insta-kill. So she's the one we definitely want to take out first. Wow, you have Delusion, which means you will be missing 50% of the time. Can we high impact again or no? I think we can do 2 high impacts. Ah, yes we can. Perfect. I don't know how many high impacts we can do, but it'll always be helpful to do more high impacts. I should really try and find a way out of that Delusion. Ooh, Poison Cloud. If we haven't seen that, there it is. Poison Cloud. Can we use a Fairy Ring? Oh, we can remove the Delusion with Fairy Rings. That's perfect. That's Resistance. Let's just... I don't know if I ever showed this off besides here, but see the big cursor is where actually your main target's going to be, which means it'll do more damage to the main target. So we want to aim for Bernardi. And I believe they are weak to water elemental attacks. There's Death Size. It didn't get it insta-kill, which is good. Normal attacks. Ragnarok's going to do a good 200 damage. Break returns our strength to normal, so all that impacting does nothing now. Glacier, yeah, see 107 and 134 damage, that's nice. And we got rid of the Delusion. And now this is where I like to start using all my hard-hitting ones, all focusing on Bernardi, because she's the most threatening one out of the group. Sartaros is just more of a power character. Like Sartaros can attack, use Heat Flash, I believe Inferno is one of his attacks. So he's more or less just the offensive, while Bernardi is more like the buff with the impacts and the Death Size, which can be horrible. If you automatically down a party member, that's kind of bad. I don't know why I used Eruption, it's not going to do much. Andy's physical attack would have done more, okay. Alright, so we're going to use another Gaia. We're going to have you normal attack, Shine Plasma, and this is how I normally have my strategy for this first phase. I like to divide this, even though it's only 2 phases, I like to divide this boss battle into 3 phases, and I'll explain why. As soon as we get to this phase, right now it's just rinse and repeat. They have, ooh, wow, Dino went down. They have quite a bit of HP, but it's right if one of your party members goes down, as long as it's not like Haseo, because Haseo has Revive at a really early level. But yeah, other than that, you know, go to town. Fiery Blast. I'm surprised she hasn't used Death Size. She usually spams that for me, I don't know why, but she's being generous this time. Pyroclasm. Oh, that's the first time I've seen that in this practice. I've practiced this boss battle like 2 or 3 times. That's the first time I've seen it. Alright, so now we can just continue focusing on both, pretty much. Shine Plasma, and let's throw a Wish Well. Yeah, see, she's buffing him up now with resistance boost. That only does 20 resistance, which isn't that bad. It'll help, though. Alright. Bernardi should be going down soon, and that'll be a good thing, because I don't want any dying party members. And one thing is, I would try and put your party members as close to full health as possible for the end of this battle. Because, yeah, there are more phases. It's really annoying with this standard RPG type thing. Titan Blade. Alright. Alright, Bernardi's down. Alright, this is where all the action occurs now. And everyone's pretty much at full. Now, this is what I like to do. This is what I like to call the second phase. When there's only one of them left, and Sartaros, I like to use my Jin now. The Jin I want to save and not use are Granite and Vine for Granite and Vine. And maybe Ground if you want. You can hold on to Ground. But definitely keep Granite, Vine, and Ground. Because they'll be very useful later on. For Andy, you want to keep Flash. That's pretty much the only one you want to keep. And it's the fire. It's the block damage, which is really good. For Dino, you want to keep Zephyr. And maybe... No, you don't need Kite. Just keep Zephyr. Because that can be very useful. And Jackie, I'm not going to use any Jin because she's the healer. Although, she is running low on PP. And Flint. Now we're just going to do as much damage as possible. Since it's only one of them, their damage output's going to be small, so you can just use normal wishes normally. And it won't be that bad for healing. Alright, our attack is raised, so that's good. Which means the Bane I'm going to use is going to probably do more. Let's boost our defense, and then use Smog, and another wish. I was kind of hoping for a delusion there, but oh well. And since we are multi-targeting Psynergy, he should have less HP, so it should be pretty easy to take him down. You just want to make sure you use some of your Jin in this battle, because it gets really difficult afterwards. Let's throw a Sap out there, Fever, a Squall, and another Wish. I think Haseo's Jin do more damage because they're more physical, which I like. Fever, and I guess the elemental thing also helps too. Let's go with that. Alright, I really have no other ones that I can use for him right now. So what I'm actually using is use a Psy Crystal on Jackie for him. You, we can definitely do more with. We can do Torch, and you can do Luff, and you can Wish. Keep wishing. Again, this thing is all rinse and repeat. Once you get rid of his Psynergy, all he has left is physical attacks and Heat Flash, which is annoying. And there's another Wish, and here's a Torch. This is the way I approach this battle. There are many other ways to approach this battle, but for the circumstances that are coming up ahead, I like to do this. Ragnarok, let's hit him with a Scorch, and what do you have left? You don't really have anything left. We can use Breeze, but that won't do much. And you will just Wish. He should be going down soon, so we never know. Ragnarok, you know, we can see what we do. And he's loving that Heat Flash. He warped me into even more delusion. Or wrapped me, whatever. There's Scorch. Oh, his Psynergy skill's gone. Oh, no. And why not use Ember? Why not? And we have all the ones we want for you, so let's use Shine Plasma on you, and throw out another Wish. We're going to be doing minimal damage just because we have all of our Jin set. Oh, Potent Cure, really? Alright, so you just gain back 300. But your attacks are going to do minimal damage just because you have all your Jin set. That lowers like your stats, but you really shouldn't have any problem taking him down. Even with lowered stats. Just because it's really not a problem whatsoever. I'm actually going to have Jackie use Glacier just because her attacks will do more. Because she hasn't set any Jin. And plus they're weak to water. Good thing I didn't have any strength boosting stuff. Cast Glacier. 135 damage. It's nice damage right there. We're just going to go all out physical even though it's not going to do anything. And we're going to cast Glacier again. Oh, there's Quikimunji, Asura. Yeah, so we saw something new. That's good. There's another Glacier. I forgot exactly how much. Oh, he has that much health. And with that, Haseo levels up. Andy levels up. I don't know why we get coins, because there's really nothing left we can do. We did it! We beat him! Alright, Sheba, let's go. Felix, what are you doing? I cannot give up, Sheba. What? But we just saved you. I never asked you to help us. Felix, you're not one of them. You're free to go now. So why are you doing this? The 4 beacons must still be lit. You're going to light the beacons? That's ridiculous. I felt you'd say that, but I'm going to do it anyway. So wait, if he means to light the beacon, is he our enemy, right? Yep. Do what you will, Haseo, but if you try to stop me, I'll fight you. I hope you don't think you've finished us off. You may not be finished, but you can barely stand. Right now, yes, but we'll be back on our feet as soon as we do this. Give him a basketball contract. Oh no, he threw the elemental star into the lighthouse. How could this happen? We couldn't keep them from lighting the beacon. That's not all. The energy of the beacon will restore our power. How can it restore their power? Venus is the earth elemental, right? Yeah. Then why would Venus give power to fire adepts? And that is because fire and earth share a symbiotic relationship. The light will restore our psi energy. We will fight you as many times as it takes. We won't lose. You may have beaten the 2 of us, but now you face the true might of the Fire Clan of the North. Fire Clan of the North. Bear witness to the true strength of the Northern Wilds. Oh, give it up. We beat you once, we'll do it again. Go, Felix. Take Sheba and go. I can go? We may not have the strength to protect Sheba after this. You must take Sheba to the ship without fail. What are you waiting for? Go! Now! No, I cannot leave. I cannot leave you to fight them alone. Are you saying you don't want to lose to Haseo? I wonder if that's true. What was that? Wouldn't you just be a little sad to see your childhood friend perish? What are you saying? I'm saying you're here to protect this brat from your past. You really think that I would help them? Let's just say I wouldn't put it past you. And you, Sartoros, do you agree? I wouldn't say that, but it'd be best not to raise our suspicion. Now who's telling whom what's best? Fine, I'll take Sheba for you. Come on, Sheba. Wait, Felix, I won't let you go. Felix is the least of your worries right now. Oh my god, they're glowing. It's time you learned what true power is. Their synergy is overflowing. Ha ha ha, it's too late to run. Oh no, they're fusing. They've merged into one another. Everyone get back. And here we have the final boss, known as the Fusion Dragon. This guy can be really annoying if he does the right things. He's really annoying because he has 2 attacks that do massive damage and can easily KO Dino in one hit if he has all of his Jin set. The problem is those 2 attacks he can spam at any time, and there's no, he gives no sign of it coming, so you really can't do anything except for be prepared. What I'm going to do is I save Zephyr for this reason to boost our agility, and I still have Jackie on healing detail. This is where you unleash your granite and your firewalls, because he's definitely going to use outer space and Dragon Driver, I believe it's called. As you can see, it does 100 damage to Dino even when he's protected by a barrier. That's kind of scary. And we're gonna wish well. Alright. He's gonna use outer space again. See, he just spams the crap out of that attack. It's right, as long as it gets some good damage in, I'm okay with this. Alright, Dragon takes 561 damage, not bad. He has quite a bit of health. Again, I'm not sure on it. We're going to use Ground. And we're going to use Flash. And we're going to summon Thor, and you're going to Wish Well. The reason why I have Kite on Dino is just in case we need like a mega healing, and I can just use it on Jackie. Now, Fusion Dragon has 2 attacks every turn, so the ground only affects on one of his attacks, which is good. So you only get like 1 outer space or 1 Dragon Driver. And Thor does, I believe, Boreas, the water summon, does the most damage to him, but at the same time you're going to be losing one of your healers. And there's Dragon Driver if you haven't seen it. Yeah, they did a great job with the sprite for Dragon, for Fusion Dragon. Alright, so now we have no protection whatsoever. We're just gonna go and Judgment him. We have Forge. We have Kite. We're gonna put on Jackie, and we're gonna Wish Well. So Jackie's now gonna have 2 healing, which we're probably gonna need. Here's Judgment. I think Judgment does over 1,000. 911. Close enough. And there's a heal we don't even need. Break is just gonna return all of our attack stats back to normal. And oh look, we just boosted it right back up. We didn't even have it boosted in the beginning. Oh, Evil Blessing's another bad attack. Good thing is he doesn't normally target all of you with it. And the same thing goes with like Venom Blessing or Dark Blessing, I think it is, or Venom Breath. That can be really bad if he actually hits you with that. I'm going to use Vine on him, and then we're going to summon Meteor, and then what do you have? Gust. We're going to Gust it, we're going to Wish Well, and then we're going to... I don't know what we're going to do. We're going to Glacier you. And there's Evil Blessing, again, just in case you missed it. Here's Gust, Vine. You definitely want to debuff him as much as you can for this fight. Wow, he spent his other turn doing a normal attack. That's kind of scary. Means he's going to prepare like major wreckage the next game, or next round. And Glacier is going to do 135 damage. That's okay damage for just Synergy in the final boss. Alright, and what did we get? We got Flint. Flint is going to be good. Fever, Smog, and Wish Well. Oh, I should have used Thor. Well, that's my first mistake of this battle. Dino's gonna go down if he actually uses an outer space. Rain Fang. Yeah, that's also really annoying. He can take HP away. Oh, Evil Blessing. Not on Dino? Alright, Dino survives. Dino's always the one who has the lowest HP with Set Jin, so you gotta be careful with that. What do we have? Wards, Bane. What do we have here? Corona, Torch. We're gonna have you summon because we need you to summon things right away. But Dino's still the fastest with his Set Jin. I don't know why. He has really high agility. I think that's a trait among Jupiter Adepts. Their high agility and great synergy casting skills. I don't know what to call that. And oh wow, 158 damage. Wow. And there's outer space. In case you haven't seen it before, here it is. He literally just falls from the heavens on fire. Scary enough. And it kind of looks like a meteor. Yeah, as you can see, that spell's not fooling around. Alright, we're gonna have... Oh, wait, no, we need healing. Water or Life on Dino. Corona, and Wish Well. Hopefully, yes, Haseo gets to go first. Good news. And then Wish Well. Haseo may not survive an attack here, which would be bad because he's the healer. Ooh. He chose Dino for that attack. That's not good. So basically, like, one other attack will kill Dino. And there it is, outer space. Space has killed Dino. Space dinosaur? No. Dead dinosaur. Alright, we got a granite, which is good, but we can't use it. I don't think anyone has any reviving besides Haseo. So we're gonna try and revive Dino again. And we're gonna scorch him, and then we're gonna wish well. This is how the battle normally goes. Dino usually dies a lot. But if you can just keep getting him up, it's no problem. Waters of Life are definitely a must in this battle, and so are the Jin that heal. And there's Dragon Driver again. That sounds like a cool attack. It sounds like a Pokemon Dragon Driver. Like he just picks up someone and just drives them into the ground. His agility's come back. We're gonna cast Granite because we may need that. Meteor. What do you have? You have Squall and Luff. Luff, he doesn't use Serenity, so that'd be useless. And this is a good time to get all of our healing in, because we're gonna have a barrier, which is gonna be good. And break, I don't know if that goes through barriers or not. I don't know if that gets rid of barriers or not. I haven't looked into it. 42 damage. Good job, Dino. Basically 42 damage later, and here's Space again. See, this boss is really annoying just because you can spam that so much. It's like a normal attack to him. And there we go. We found the Fusion Dragon. Awesome. I didn't even have to use Judgment. How? How did we lose? We are superior in every way, but still we were defeated. And they dramatically fall down in slow motion. We did it. We won. We beat them, but have we really won? Yeah. Even though we couldn't stop the beacon from being lit. You gotta take away your wins with your losses. What are you talking about? We did everything we could. Sure, we couldn't save the Venus Lighthouse, but we beat them. They're gone. You saw them fall down into the pit. So we don't have to worry about any more beacons being lit. It's got a point there. But Felix is gone. He's taken Shiba. Huh. What are you seeing there, Jackie? What's with you guys? Haseo, what are you looking at? Felix! Did you finish them? No one knew their power better than I did. If you destroyed them, then I am no match for you now, Haseo. I must go. Come, Shiba. Wait, Felix. Why do you run from us? They fell into the lighthouse. It's all over. Poor fools. You think it's over. You are sadly mistaken. If you plan to light the other beacons, you will still need the elemental stars. We have them. They're gone, Felix. You don't have to light the beacons anymore. Yes, I do. If I don't light the beacons, what will happen? It's no use talking about it. Just wait and see. Of course, they won't tell you in the first game, you know? If you won't release Shiba, I'll have to take her back. And it splits to the earth in cardinal directions. It's a scary beam of light. It's very thin. Oh, it's gone now. That's weird. Oh well. The lighthouse. Haseo, they're too far away. We can't reach Felix. That's not all. There's light coming from down below. Pretty ball. Pretty. And boom. Green ball of doom. It's like Jupiter. No, Shiba. Hold on, Shiba. Take my hand. I love this music, by the way. I can't. You only hear it in a few parts of the game. You must try. If you don't, you'll fall. Look down. The foundations of the lighthouse are crumbling. Yep, as seen on the world map. Why is this happening? Is it to protect Venus Lighthouse? I'm slipping. I can't hold on any longer. No, don't let go. You can't. You'll... Goodbye, Felix. And thank you. Dramatic pause. Sheba! No, I won't let you die. And she just swan dives off of it like James Bond or something. And this is probably one of the only lines you will actually see the main character actually say. I think there's like one other instance where you get like a question mark or an exclamation mark. But look at that, 3 of them. Sheba fell after that last tremor. Felix didn't dive into the sea after her, did he? I can't believe he did that from so high up. You idiot, Felix. I can't believe he said he'd light the other beacons. We would have to fight him if this hadn't happened. But he sacrificed himself to save Sheba. He's not like Sartaros. I'm at a loss, Haseo. We have to decide what to do next. What to do? What can we do? What about Jenna and the others at Ijima? Oh yeah, I completely forgot about Jenna. Haseo, listen up. We gotta go find Jenna. Look at that. Haseo's finally come back to his senses. Shouldn't we go find Jenna and the other right away? Yep. It's about time you started agreeing with me. Haseo, you have to tell Jenna about Felix. I know it'll be hard, but you'll be there to comfort her. What's the matter, Andy? I was just thinking, how the heck are we supposed to get down? That's the first time Andy's actually come up with something smart. Good point. See? This is going to make leaving very difficult. And all of a sudden, just like, the lighthouse is like, nope, I'm fixing myself. It's back to normal. That was odd. What's going on around here? I don't think we'll ever know. At least now we can go search for Jenna and the others. Alright, let's go, Haseo. Time to find Jenna. And I have no control over this. But despite a long and tiring search, Jenna was nowhere to be found. How'd the search for Sheba turn out? We were unable to find any sign of her. The seas are too rough to search. And there's no sign of her on land. Toby is responsible for Sheba's fate. No apology can reflect the sorrow I feel at your loss, Farad. All we can do for Sheba now is hope. But tell me, what of Jenna and the others? The same. We've searched all over, but they're nowhere to be found. The ground tore apart from the shock of the lighthouse and the ship. Apparently, everything at Ijima, including the ship, was swept away. So Ijima itself was washed out to sea? Yep. Incredible. Then the cave too has been flooded? But we think Jen and the others are still alive. They may have been washed out to sea with Ijima. We have decided to continue searching for Jenna. Haven't we, Haseo? Sure. Do not worry about Sheba. I just hope you are able to find Jenna. We will find Sheba without fail. Sheba's been in dangerous situations before and lived. But this time I believe it was nothing short of a miracle. Who knew the sea would rise up to the lighthouse just as she fell? Can you really call that a miracle? See, I call it plate tectonics. Do you think it was just good luck? Science. Let's call it a mere coincidence for now. Science. Nothing is coincidental when it comes to this child. Exactly, with science. Do you believe Sheba survived? Yes, I'm sure of it. Just because Sheba was an adept in science? An adept? What is that? Well, it's someone with abilities like theirs. So, you and your friends are truly amazing. You were able to enter the ancient ruins and get to Venus Lighthouse. But Sheba was different. She couldn't enter the ruins. It's because Sheba's abilities are different from theirs. No matter how many times I explain that to Farron, he doesn't get it. Andy, don't be rude. Unfortunately, we don't have time to talk. We've got to go. That's right, I didn't mean to keep you. That didn't come out right. We mean that while they're talking, Jenna and others are lost at sea. I understood your desire to leave as soon as possible. The seas have been very rough since the beacon was lit. Be careful. You too. Farewell. Take care, and farewell. Thank you very much. I hope your search for Sheba yields success. And here we are in Livellaria. Oh, please wait for me outside Farron's house. I wish to speak with you. Alright, sounds like a deal. I'm gonna set all my Jin. And cutscene again. Where are you going, Haseo? Iodim asked us to wait. Did you forget? Yes. We're going to need to work on your memory, Haseo. We could delay our departure a little longer. Let's wait. And waiting and waiting. Oh, that was quick. Thank you for waiting for me. As you no doubt would have guessed, I need to speak to you about Lemuria. Yes, the island of the ancients far out to sea. When you could not find Jenna, you returned to Venus Lighthouse. Yeah, the base of the lighthouse was flooded, so we couldn't get out. And that's when you gazed out to sea, as you promised Bobby you would. Yes, and we saw an area wrapped in mist. I remember how Bobby said Lemuria was always covered in mist. I am not sure, but I'm beginning to think that may be Lemuria. If it is, then Bobby's life could be saved? Yes. And I guess we have no choice but to go. Sure, let's do it. Adventure time. Good, then it's settled. I'll make arrangements for you to leave at once. But we have to find Jenna first. This is the other reason I wanted to see you. To give you this. Iodim takes out the black orb. Oh, isn't that? You'll need it to sail Bobby's ship. I thought the ship we saw at Ijima was Bobby's. His ship is here in Livellaria. So the ship at the peninsula is Sartaros' ship. Perhaps, but we have no way of finding that out now. Yes, they're gone. But now we can sail the ship of the ancients. It certainly will aid us in our search for Jenna. Bobby told me the ship of the ancients is an incredible vessel. It would make your search for Jenna easier. We appreciate it. But I want you to find Lemuria as soon as possible. We promised Bobby we would find Lemuria. We will not fail him. And we got the black orb. The ship is docked at the edge of town. You will know it when you see it. Farewell, and bring back news of Lemuria. Alright. Right on Haseo, we could finally get to see the ocean. To sea we go. It is time to depart. Alright. So as you see, we have control of everyone again. And if we go over here to this guard, I was told to let you in if you showed up. The door is open. Thank you very much. And I don't think there are any treasures in here. Not exactly sure. I don't think there are any treasures in this area. Just because it's like the final area of the game. Nope, not looking like it. Oh well, let's go up here. And all we have to do is use the black orb. And magic and science occur and wood floats. And evidently forms bubbles. My bubbles. There's a ship, magically. Mystifying music signaling us we got it. It looks like it's finally time to leave Gondwan? Young Padawan? It's so strange, we've been traveling for so long, and yet it feels like we've only just begun. Now I think about it, so many things have happened. But our journey will be over as soon as we find Jenna, right? No. What do you say, our next journey? What journey is that? You didn't forget, did you, Andy? The lighthouses, duh. Our promise to Bobby. Oh yeah, Lemuria. I wonder what kind of place Lemuria is. We have to find Jenna before going to Lemuria, don't we? Yeah. Yeah, that's important. At any rate, this will be our first time on the ocean. So this is the ocean Kraden wanted me to see. Whatever happened to Kraden? The seas are very rough. Do you think we'll be okay? Yeah. We got a ship. This is a Lemurian ship. We'll be fine. Well, shall we then? To sea. Jenna is waiting for us. We all jump on. And the final cutscene, I believe. Hopefully. I mean, a 50-minute recording of a final episode is kind of obscene, but 2 boss fights. And beginning and ending of the... Yep, and here we are. There is the end of the game. And it is 100% just because the only thing that matters about 100%ing is the Jin and actually beating the game. It's been a long Let's Play. Things I would have improved would have been get better software recording in the beginning of the Let's Play, because, you know, of the watermarks and everything like that. I don't really see a reason why to start from the beginning again, just because of that. It would just take forever. And I'd get, to be honest, I got bored like halfway through this game because I've played it so much that I don't think I could do another playthrough of this. So I'm sorry about the watermarks in the beginning of the LP, but around episode 8 or 5, it gets totally perfectly fine. What I liked about the LP was probably the fact that I did a different method some of the times in some boss fights that I found out about. Like Jackie being the healer, aka Mia is her name, being the healer of the group is pretty standard, but at the same time I liked using her Jin and summoning with her as well. I kind of limited myself to that because her Jin are mostly used for healing, and there are some like debuff and some damage dealing Jin like everyone else has, but I believe she has the only Jin that actually heals HP besides Haseo's Sap. But other than that, I love the ending you know, credits for this, because it shows all the background scenes that we've actually seen through battle. There's Colosso and everything like that. For future reference, I will be doing the sequel, Golden Sun: The Lost Age. I'm not going to be doing it immediately because I believe that Golden Sun games should be played in moderation. It's kind of a feeling that I have, like, if I play a Golden Sun game like right after I finished the first one, I'm going to feel less interested in it because it's going to be the same type of battle system with different twists every now and then, but it's going to be like the same thing except more story. So I kind of want to do other games to get it, I kind of want to get other games through before I do the sequel. I already have my next project planned out, and it should be out a couple of days after this episode. And I believe I made my own custom wallpaper to symbolize that as well. I don't know if I'm going to put that up after this episode or not. But this was my favorite game to play on the Game Boy Advance. And I thank you guys for joining and watching me. enjoying my favorite game. And with that, the game is finally over, and it gives us the option to save our adventure, which we're gonna do. You cannot resume your adventure with this data. Carefully choose a place to save your data, and that's perfectly fine with me. That's why I have a second save file for right there. Our game was saved, and there's a reason why we have a saved data there. It's for the sequel, don't worry. Oh, there's more to it. It's a good thing I didn't end it off there. That's Ishima, by the way. Oh, Kraden, how long will this island continue to drift? I don't know, I wish you could tell me. Sheesh, you're no help in times like this. Hey, I'm hungry. How can you think about food? I wonder what happened to my brother. I can't be certain, but it looks like they've lit the Venus beacon. You don't have to tell me that, it's how you wound up adrift at sea, right? You are so cranky today, Jenna. Well, I suppose you must be worried about Felix. Masao and his friends must have been nearby too. They probably were. I miss them. Masao, Felix, and random blue-haired guy. I'm just kidding, his name's Alex. There's something I wish to show you. Walk this way. And talk this way. I'm not gonna finish the rest of the song. I don't know how... They give me an option with this. I can choose whatever I want to say because I'm supposed to read this, but they both say the same thing. I can either say it really happy, an exclamation mark, or I could say it like really depressed. Felix. Shiba! There, I did half and half. They're alive. They're alive! What is this? Alex, what happened? And fade to black. We'll never know. To be continued. Oh my god, I spoiled it. There's a sequel. There are two sequels, actually, but there's a direct sequel. And there we go. So, I thank you guys for, coming with me on this magical journey of adventureness and, I guess, Greek and Norse mythology and fun stuff. And I will see you in the next game. This has been Aseo Roxas. Saying see you later.